grown-ups for grown-ups. Thank goodness it's Friday, man. It's Friday. Hey, man, it's payday for a lot of people. Uh, Friday is good for people sometimes. But what's happening, y'all? I am the Mickey Freaking Legend, the Master Ceremonies, Crush the Legend, Sports Talk Network, Coffee and Donuts for grown-ups. What the F are they doing? Is the topic of discussion this morning. What the F are they doing? Man, I would like to know some answers to the things that we see going on. Some of the things that's going on around the world and in the sport of boxing right now. Quee, what's up, sis? Dope show as always, man. I mean, people say heaven ain't on earth. Well, you got to go some other places to get that damn heaven while you're on earth, and your channel is one of those. Mike Grimm, that's him in the building, of course, always first, but never last. Mike Grimm in the building. Salute to you, Mike Grimm. How you doing? Man, oh man. It ain't too much. Really ain't too much, my peoples, that I really can talk about, because it's just the nonsense. I just need to know what the fuck is going on. Now, one of the things I want to point out in the question, what the F is going on is, did y'all see the photo of Jamel Charlo? Tell me y'all supposed to seen this photo of Jamel Charlo. I don't know if y'all seen the photo of Jamel Charlo, but he was supposed to took a picture posing in a red dress. Yes, boxing is all over the place, and it needs to be in its own damn place, Quee. Yes, it is. So I don't know if this was a Photoshop, but Mel Charlo was supposed to have took a photo outside a boxing ring with a dress on. With a red dress. I don't know if y'all know any of this. I don't know if it was made up, but I ran across it. Oh, well, Quee, I hope it's not true, but I seen something. That's why I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Besides all other things that's going on. Because right now, yeah, what's up, Cokie Real? How you doing? Give me a second, I got you. But, I mean, it's really some goofy ass-ish going on. Yeah. What is going on? Shakur Stevenson? I'm going to start with him first. Because we know some things that's going on. But we need to talk about what ain't going on from the people who's supposed to be doing so much. I would not let them ride into the sunset, Opulent LD. I would not let them sneak off and run into the sunset while we keep talking about some of these other things that's going on in boxing that's truly a goddamn distraction to what the hell we need to have what's going on. Now, things have been moving like Quee said. Boxing is all over the place except for in this place it's supposed to be. Now, what are they doing? Now, Shakur Stevenson, the ring champ with whatever the heck he is at 140. Why has everything got silent on Shakur Stevenson since him and Ryan Garcia is not fighting? Because Ryan got a hand injury and we know what's going on with Devin Rowley. But no. What is going on with Shakur Stevenson? Like I said, boxing got all these things going on. All over the place like Quee said. And all this stuff is distraction for some other things. What is going on with him? We need to know. Now we hear that Tank Davis is returning. I don't even like to bring Lil Red up, but goddamn. Lil Red is returning. He's supposed to be fighting Pitbull Cruz. It is what it is. I ain't got too much to say on it at all. Fighting Pitbull Cruz. Yes, bullshit. Yes, Opulent LD is bullshit. It's definitely bullshit. All right. So now we get Lil Red coming back against Pitbull Cruz. I'm gonna tell y'all what the hell is going on. Pitbull Cruz, that's fought to a draw with Dramont Roach. All right? And now, all of a sudden, we get this rematch. But Crush, we've been wanting a goddamn Tank and Pitbull rematch. Then why the hell y'all was crying about everything else? If y'all was so stuck on Lil Red fighting Pitbull Cruz, then no matter what happened with the next opponent, y'all was supposed to be stuck on him fighting Pitbull Cruz. Now some people's gonna downplay it. Oh man, we seen that already. Oh, he waited too long to run it back. Well, this is a damn business, you knuckleheads. It's a damn business. If you don't understand business, you would never understand this sport. And most of these fanboys and fangirls and jerk-offs and pickle pullers and Morse meters don't understand the sport because they really don't understand the business of the sport. This switch up is they very shifty out here. They be shifting gears, man, like everybody got a Lambo. Everybody is shifting gears like it's a Mickey freaking, like everybody got a Lambo out here. And they shifting gears like a mother hubba. And I don't like it. So I need some answers because I want to know what the goofy is going on. Now, I got a few fighters I want to speak on because it seemed like their name just evaporated. Their name just vanished into thin air with all this goofy stuff that's going on. Now, two of the biggest names that was running around and their names all over the place, they doing this and doing that. So what's going on with Shakur Stevenson? Oh, speaking of him, and what's going on with his I don't know what the boy is. But what's going on with Shakur Stevenson? Don't he got to get right back at it? So what's going on with him? This dude, what? But we already got Dramont Roach and William Zapata locked up. How the hell did we get there? Nobody don't want to see no damn fight for no vacant belt between William Zapata and Dramont Roach. Nobody wants to see that. But it's the reason why it's going on is very sad. So some of these matches that took place, they ain't aging too well. They're not aging too well. They all over the place. Everybody wanna suck off the leech off the same exact thing. And that's why it's not enough of anything going in boxing except for the goofy stuff. There's no making freaking way that Dramont Roach and William Zapata should be fighting for a damn vacant title. There's no damn way. William Zapata didn't do any damn thing to deserve another shot at a damn title. Except for the last time he was out, he lost. The last time I remember. From the last time I remember. So how is it that all of a sudden, I mean, goddamn, 135 is doing that damn bad? It's that bad down there at the lightweight division. That for the strap that Shakur Stevenson was stripped for, that they put William Zapata and Dramont Roach in there to fight for the vacant title. Okay, so it's a message. Which one of these guys they're about to send away to the pastor? That's what that means. I don't know if y'all catching that. But that's what that means to me. Which one of these dudes they sending off if they lose this damn fight? Because right now, 135 ain't looking like too much of anything as a weight class. Let me just say that. 135 looking like shit right now. It ain't looking like no damn weight class. And all these names and everything. Salute to everybody. With all these names and everything that we've been talking about at 135, or this name and that name. But ain't a damn thing going on at 135 right now. So they gonna give us a vacant title match between Williams Zepeda and the Drawer King Roach. If that ain't the most drawingest thing right now in boxing, with Williams Zepeda and Dramont Roach fighting for a damn vacant title that, you know, they just stripped Shakur of. Come on, 135. What happened to the Mickey freaking lightweight division? Oh, I know what happened to the lightweight division. People that's no longer there need to get the hell up out of there because they've been there too long. They kept on draining themselves for odd reasons. Now, all the noise that was at 135, all the damn noise is going out 135. Ain't too much going on down there. Let's just be honest. 135 only got a couple things going on down there. And damn, it's a damn shame that Abdullah Mason is right there right now. I love Abdullah Mason, but this is a sad time for Abdullah Mason to be at the lightweight division. Because ain't nothing down there fucking with him. And everybody that's supposed to been somebody, they all done fucking left. Okay? The only thing down at 135 right now is Abdullah Mason and Tank Goddamn Davis. Because everybody else at 135, they either coming up or they really ain't that goddamn good. About that. So this is what giving us. This the matchup. This the next matchup at the light division that we wanted to see. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think this is a matchup that we wanted to see. No, people, this is not a good fight. And like I said yesterday, stop going with this. Oh, man, ain't the fight we need to see, but it's a good fight. No, it's not. It's a good fight if you ain't got nothing else to do or if there's nothing else going on in the sport of boxing. But is it actually overall a good fight that people want to see? No. Because nobody talked about no damn Williams Zepeda and Dramont Roach getting in the ring with each other. So what are they doing? What are they doing? Oh, well, the part of the reason why we're old school in the building, part of the reason why that 135 is fucked up right now is because, you know, like I said, guys, that could have been making the noise down there or could make some of the biggest matchups down there at 135 is no longer there. So we only got Lil Red and that Abdullah Mason and a couple other guys. But after that, it ain't too much competition at 135. And ask yourself, what happened to 135? Lightweight division was looking good for a minute. Lightweight division was looking like a number 154, which is the best division in boxing. I don't care if your favorite fighter is not at 154, okay? But that is the best division in boxing. So if your favorite fighter ain't at 154, your favorite fighter really ain't doing shit, okay? He ain't doing a damn thing. And we still got to see what's going on. We still can't get nobody in the ring with boot sinners. But you got people running around talking about this man don't want to fight nobody. Nobody don't want to fight him, or they just want too much money and they want this and they want that. So my question is, what are they doing? What are they doing? Back to Shakur Stevenson. We need a matchup. What are they gonna give us? I mean, shit. You know what? I'm gonna be patient and wait to see who's going to be Shakur Stevenson next opponent, because at the getting Williams Zepeda and Dramont Roach for a damn title is not good. It's not good, and all you people just fanboys and fangirls of the fighters and not really of the sport think that's a good matchup. Y'all think that's fucking good. Y'all accolade lickers. Y'all think, it's because if it's for a belt, it's for a belt. Belts matter. Belts matter. Belts don't matter to you. You ain't fighting for them, idiot. You could be happy for your favorite fighter or fighters if they get those belts. That's all you can be. Hooray, you got the belt. But other than that, I don't give a fuck. Because most of the fighters that I like made a whole bunch of noise. Belt or no belt. Making a money, belt or no belt. And you don't need a belt to make motherfucking money. A lot of, craving, thirsty, of matchups has not been for goddamn titles. And everybody keep talking about, and we've been waiting for Boots Ennis and Virgil Ortiz, which is not going to be for a title shot. So what the fuck are they doing, and what the hell are you thinking about? What the hell is you doing? You cramming for 2 boxers to fight each other, and ain't a damn strap on the line, you accolade lickers. Everybody wants to see Jaron Ennis and Virgil Ortiz is not a strap on the line. So how much belts really do matter? What y'all doing? They shouldn't matter to you. You don't fight for them. They don't matter to me, but if God's scrapping for them, I watch them scrap for it, but a scrap is a fucking scrap to me. Because one thing we know that both of these fighters going to get, they going to, well, 2 things. They're going to get ass whipping, and they both going to get paid. Far as everything else that you have come with that, I really don't care. But that's 2 things that's guaranteed that is going to happen. But once again, like I said, what are they doing? What is Shakur Stevenson doing now? Oh yeah, what is Keyshawn Coleslaw Davis doing? Oh, it got quiet on him too. See, now here it is, ladies and gentlemen. See, they ain't got no room to be opening up their mouths and calling out opponents right now. That's what everything is quiet when it comes to these guys. I know I got to shave, but fuck it. I'll shave later on, damn it. Wasn't we just hearing all this stuff about Coleslaw Davis? Now everything getting got quiet. See, now motherfucker, they can't keep on using that clout chasing shit. Cause see, some names got snatched off their taste buds for whatever reason. So now they ain't got no room or no space to build any distractions because a lot of these fighters just be talking distractions. I hope y'all hit to the script. A lot of these fighters and some of y'all favorite fighters, god damn it, that's all they do is talk a script and ain't doing a damn thing. So once again, this morning on Thank Goodness It's Friday, what are they doing? Where they at? Why certain names ain't making no damn noise? Why ain't y'all saying certain names out y'all mouths? Y'all normally got everybody else nuts falling off y'all damn tongue and out the corner of y'all lips. So where is that? Huh? Why y'all ain't got, where y'all at now? The Coleslaw Davises, nut huggers, and pickle pullers, where y'all at? Oh, we're gonna be silent. We gotta go to Area 51, and we're gonna try to figure out something. So right now, everything then got completely quiet on these 2 dudes, the Soul Brothers. The brothers that's making so much noise, the brothers that's so much kicking ass, but don't want to fight each other. But right now, don't y'all find it kind of ironically strange that it just got real quiet on those 2? But some people say, oh, the reason why their names got shut down because Dev is the face of boxing. And I told y'all, ain't no damn face of boxing. There are faces of boxing. But there's no face of boxing. Because right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you today, what are you doing? Because right now, ain't nobody running the sport. It ain't one fighter right now that's the head honcho in the sport. Okay? You could talk about all your running ups and all the wet dream and shit like that who you think or should want to be the face of boxing and running it is no one sole person right now. And then if there's anyone that deserves the credit, excuse me, y'all, if there's anyone deserves the credit, we're not giving it to them. If Queen come out and say, well, you know what, bro? I hear what you saying, and Will Old School say, I hear what you saying, and the opponent say, you know what? I think I agree with you, but if it's one name that probably be a good example would be David Benavidez. I ain't got no problem with that. That's more logical than your everyday run-of-the-mill usual suspects that y'all keep on talking about that ain't really doing a damn thing. So once again, what's going on with the Blues Brothers? Why it's so quiet on them? What are they doing? What the F is going on? Why we don't hear nothing about the Blues Brothers? You know, they was making sure their names is being heard back to back, back to back to back. Shakur on Coleslaw, Coleslaw, Shakur. Coleslaw said this, Coleslaw said that, Coleslaw gonna do this, Coleslaw gonna do that. Same thing with his goddamn blue brother partner. Yeah, Shakur gonna do this, Shakur gonna do that, he gonna do this, and gonna do that. But like I said, now they neither one of these dudes right now of the Blues Brothers has a name that they can clout chase on and cling to. Because the likes like Devin Haney and Rolly Romero's about to fight each other. I don't want to see that shit. But okay, I take that. What are they doing? And then I hear y'all keep talking, this is a legacy fight. No, the fuck it ain't. No legacy fight. You don't know what a legacy fight is until the fight fucking happens. And really until their careers is over. But since y'all can't wait till these guys' careers is over to properly grade them, I get it. But if you're going to do it while they active, do it the right way and leave some of these things out the itinerary of grading these fighters on such. Okay? But it hurts a lot of y'all because y'all favorite fighters ain't really doing nothing. And like I said, what are they doing? Who is really challenging themselves? When we going to see a fucking 50-50 fight? I'm tired of all this not 50-50 matchups. And as deep as the sport is, and the sport is so deep that this actually fighters in the sport that's ranked in a high, all the way up in the 98s, and they in the lower top fucking 50, they some bad motherfuckers, but they would never get a goddamn chance to shine because it's just made up and designed like that, okay? So the guys that we always talking about, the guys that we always seeing, they're not the only ones that exist in boxing. It's just set up for them not to get that shine at all. That's why you have stories when you have fighters and come out and they talk about their stories and you find out they really, damn, I never really seen this guy. I heard of him, but I never seen him. He did this, he did that, he what this, did that. That black murderer's row. And it's a black murderer's row for a reason. Okay? It's a black murderer's row. Shit. Oh yeah, today's boxing has a black murderer's row for real. And there's a whole lot of guys over there in today's black murderer's row that would never get a motherfucker goddamn shot. Or too many damn chances because these guys is afraid to dare to be great. And the reason why I say they afraid to dare to be great because they weren't about protecting the motherfucking goddamn O. Which y'all little soft little moist meters, y'all the ones be acting like, oh, you gotta protect the O, you gotta protect the O, you gotta protect the O. Oh no, with that damn O. That shit got to go. You ain't gotta protect no motherfucking O. What, you grading a guy on because he damn lost? They don't make him good because he lost? Well, you's a damn lie. If you look at the real all-time greats in boxing, really all-time greats, they all have losses. Every last one of the legitimate goddamn greats have a goddamn L on their goddamn record. So what are we talking about? And that ratio outweighs the ratio of the ones who retired unbeaten. Okay? So the undefeated fighters that retired without taking a fucking loss is no better than the ones that retired that took losses. You heard what I said, and I say it again. Bud Crawford is a bad man, but there are a lot of fighters in boxing history he is not better than. No matter if they got losses and he don't. So I don't want to hear that shit. Okay? Ain't none of them dudes better than Ali. Ali got losses. Shit, they say Ali should have a couple more losses, but I ain't gonna go that far, but I'm just making an example. What are they doing? What is going on? I like David Benavidez. He's about the only one right now If we moving off the, the time clock of the face of boxing and how that really is and all that, about the only one. Now I really think next up, I think the next up class, these guys can do that. Like, you got Abdullah, you got Scooter Davis, and you got a few of these guys. I can't wait. But what are they doing? Where are their names at? Where are they? Why we haven't heard anything from them? You know what I mean? Old school, where are they at? Oh, they ain't got no names to run on now, huh? And see, what they doing, they being real quiet. And they really trying to be strategic about a name they gonna say out their mouths. Peep game. Cause we ain't heard shit, but their names is just all over the place. Their names is all over the place. Now we can't find nothing for the asses. We got something for them to do, ladies and gentlemen. And what's that? Fighty fucking each other. I say, two of the biggest fights in boxing right now. We know what one is. And we all will agree with Devin Haney, him and that Ryan Garcia fight. Yes. That should happen. Okay? And Shakur Stevenson and Coleslaw Davis, get over your feelings, you Shakurians and you Coleslaw hoes. Them dudes need to fucking fight. You see they ain't got no names to call out. You see they very quiet right now. You see they ain't calling nobody else names the fuck out. Read the room, as Cam J Network says. Read the room. Now, I know old school knows. I know Queen pay attention. I know Opplin pay attention. I know everybody that come in every day peep what's going on. So maybe we should hear something today. Maybe somebody's ear hustling like this little motherfucker, this little ugly motherfucker start this bullshit early in the goddamn morning. You right, this little ugly motherfucker is. You damn right. You damn right, this little ugly Mr. Gumbo in the building. You damn right, this little ugly gremlin motherfucker me. Yeah, I be ugly all the fuck you want. I don't mind being ugly. Goddamn. I ain't got time to be pretty or handsome for none of you motherfuckers. So yo, talk y'all shit. This ugly motherfucker can strike back, so that's why I don't mind being an ugly motherfucker. Cause I could crack your ass back. Nah, I'm alright. I'm alright. The tooth make me look a little funny, but yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna put the tooth back, but I'm having fun with that tooth missing there. Y'all heard what I said? I'm gonna put the tooth back, but I'm having fun with that tooth missing right there. Ooh, you got that right. Coffee and donut from going up. Wake y'all asses up. It's Friday, goddamn. But like I was saying, hey, Mr. Gumbo, I know you just came in, bro. But, it's all this goofy shit going on. Then there's a whole lot that's not going on. So let me bring something to your attention. Now that we know the landscape that's taking place now, so we know for a fact that we got some fights out here that's taking place. Oh, where you been at? Ja, where you been at, Ja? You been training? Hey, Ja, where you been at, y'all? Salute to Ja. Salute to nephew, Ja. You took a break for a minute. Hope everything good, Ja. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, Ja. That's my man, Ja. I think Ja been in the gym. Chilling? All right, cool. Good to see you back, Neff. I know you staying in shape out there. I know you keeping it tight. Good to see you back, man, because we ain't seen you in a minute, so I'm glad you good, so... Spread the word, Ja back. Ja, need you back on the panels, man. Need you back on the panels. Hey, Ja, since you've been going, I don't know if you've been watching from the back, but this shit been a mess, Ja. Oh, Ja, been a damn mess. Ja, need you back to tear down the property value, Ja, because these motherfuckers been out of order. Need you back. But like I was saying, it is so strange that the Blues Brothers, neither one of these guys are saying anything right now. And I'm just guessing, and I think the reason why the Blues Brothers are quiet right now, because I think they really don't have, they can't really say anything about anybody else, fighting anybody else. And I think the reality is going to sit in, and hopefully does, that the reality is going to sit in, and these guys just going to have to simply fight each other. And that's just it. And these two young men don't understand what it would do for their careers. They weren't about a damn friendship. The friendship should be tight. It'd be what this shit would do for their careers. The both of them would be so awesome, because if you put together, all right, let's do this, y'all. Let's do this. And I want everybody to participate. Y'all like participating with me. Y'all make me mad. But let's do this real quick. Let's put together the top 10 fights, matchups that must be made in the sport of boxing. Okay? So, it ain't got to be in no order. So, for instance, I'll throw out there, I'll start it off. Y'all can throw something in the chat. The top 10 most wanted fights that should happen. I start off Keyshawn and Shakur. Keyshawn and Shakur, y'all can throw some other ones on that. Exactly. And ain't that what Marvin Hagler said? No, ain't that what the body snatcher, Mike McCollum, the body snatcher for real, said to Marvin Hagler? Tank versus Shakur, I like that. Yes, that's a must-have too, old school. So we might have Shakur pay a couple times, because Shakur really needs to get busy. Shakur, if everybody participate, y'all really say what fights that need to be happening, I'm pretty sure we're going to see Tank and Dev. Yeah, but because the weight difference, old school, and because Tank is really a small guy, I put that one out the way, but it still can happen. All right, because people still want to see that. Shakur versus Devin. See that too. See, Shakur's name is going to pop up in probably the most out of everybody's names that you're going to talk about. Keyshawn versus Devin. Yup. Yeah, because my whole thing is this. Even though Keyshawn Davis is not sitting at 140 and trying to compete in the weight class, but since he keep opening his motherfucking mouth, he need to go get that. And I'm going to say this. I'm tired of these fake-ass Mikey Garcias. I'm tired of the fake Mikey Garcia moves. Boots versus Jamel. Yes. Yes, that's another one, old school. Yeah, Deb way too big for Tank now, man. Yeah, that's where, Deb should have really did that when he was keeping himself drink that 35. So that's why I don't really like to put those two guys together, because, yeah, that's the fact. But I that's an honorable mention. If that's a fantasy match that we would love to see happen, I would put it at that, because at this time, that's all Tank and Devin is really a fantasy match. It's not a logical match. Yo, D Free in the building, my brother. That's a fantasy match. Oh, yes, Benavidez and Morrell too. Hey, old school. Old school. I think that's the best. All of them been good that y'all named. Damn, that's one. And that's one I never thought about. We need to see that again, because David Morrell has improved since the loss against David Benavidez. And David Morrell is still in a lot of people's minds one of those guys up there that can do their thing. So we'd like to see that again. Definitely that. Oh man, I wish we could have got Morrell, Dave and Dave part 2, but great point and great matchup, old school. Dev snack rehydration 165. That's 175, Gumbo. Shit, you know that motherfucker, the Dev be looking like he 170 something. Shit. Monster versus Tank. Oh yeah, but now let me stop right there. Y'all keep typing. Monster anyway. I'm gonna say if there's anybody in this, if there's any single fighter in the sport of boxing right now that really needs to move the fuck up and weight and show us that he's really deserving of being on a pound for pound, is Monster anyway. Cause all they keep staring at some damn wherever the fuck he at, I can't get jiggy with that shit. I can't get jiggy with it. That's why he's no longer on my pound for pound list. And my pound for pound list just be for play, because y'all know how I feel about that. Yes, old school. Yes, Ryan and Deb Part 2. Exactly. These the fights that needs to happen. They not just fights we want to happen. These are fights that need to happen. Yes. Ryan and Deb 2, we need that. I wish we was getting that next. Because to be honest with you, man, it wasn't really no motherfucker who Rolly need to fight. Let's be honest, man. Rolly is in the way. I like Rolly, but I'm going to be real. Rolly is just in the fucking way. I know some of y'all agree with it, even though we like Rolly, we got love for Rolly. But Rolly is in the way because Rolly ain't supposed to be there. So when 147 is going to do something and get the guys out of there, they ain't supposed to be there. That's what's wrong with 147. Yes, Boots versus Virgil, yes, need that fight. And what is going on with that? I seen some things about it. I didn't really dive into it, but let's just talk about that for a minute because that is one of the biggest, most wanted fights and most needed fights out of all these fights that we need to see and want in the sport of boxing is Virgil Ortiz and Boots Ennis, which I just said moments ago. That's a fight that everybody's cramming for and ain't about a motherfucking title. So once again, you accolade lickers, oh, they matter to you? Nope, they shouldn't matter to you. You should be happy for your guy be fighting for it. But it shouldn't matter to you. You shouldn't be investing your goddamn emotions in it. But a old school. But hey, man, most of those fights that you mentioned are fights and matchups that we need to see. So it's not like you just going on some fandom and shit, but you're talking about matchups that actually needs to happen in the sport of boxing. And I have nothing against your list. And I think even what everybody else put in there, these are fights that we need to see. These are fights that we need to see, y'all. These are fights that we definitely need to see. But getting back, so I think right now, really right now for Shakur Stevenson and Coleslaw Davis, with those they ain't saying much. So neither one of these guys is running their mouth right now. Hopefully they being the fuck quiet. And when one of these guys or somebody from their side open their mouths, we getting this damn fight, because that fight need to happen right the hell now. Ain't no need to keep on trying to make this shit wait. I'm telling you, it's going to bite them on the ass. Sugar Ray, Hearns, Hagler all fought when they were young. Say it again, Mr. Gumbo. But you got these damn illiterates and degenerates talking about, no, don't rush him to fight. Don't rush him to fight. Man, they can fight later down the line. And that's why we still never got a damn big fight between goddamn prospects. I remember fucking boxing gave you big matchups no matter what level it was. No matter if it's from the prospects to the contenders, to the damn champions. Back in the day, you a prospect. They wasn't waiting all that fucking time. Well, we'll meet later down the line. We gonna get this shit on right the fuck now. Because we can get it on now, then we probably can get it on later. So why wait till later? We can get it on now, and then later be our second time around. What the fuck? These guys are younger, just like Mr. Gumbo said. They fought when they was young. And some of them, they didn't fought multiple times from when they seen each other again. They fought young and grew old with fighting each other. Today's boxing ain't giving us that because you got all this activated Morse meter type of damn energy going on. You dig what I'm saying? It's some bull crap. But there they go. They can wait. No, the fuck I can't wait. No damn longer. I can't wait. I can't wait much longer. Smash the like button. I can't wait much longer. Didn't Bill Haney tell Keyshawn if he win, they could do the dead fight? Yeah, he said but Bill say a whole bunch of stuff. Hey, Gumbo, Bill say so much shit right now that I don't even hear Bill anymore. Bill say so much shit has said so much, y'all, that I don't even hear Bill. I don't hear him. It's like when Bill Haney talks, this is what it sounds like to me. That's what it sounds like to me, because I can't take anything that comes out his mouth at all. I can't take nothing that come out his mouth for any value. I really can't. That hazelnut feel good, y'all. Hold on for a second. That hazelnut, oh, that thing tastes so good. Coffee and donuts, man. I ate my donut before I came on. Don't judge me. I ate the donut before I came on. All right? You always catch me camming up, smoking or toting, not eating. Yeah, I had an apple-filled donut this morning. It was so good, too. Said the problem is these fighters, fans don't want these fighters they rock with to take a risk of losing. Well, they gotta damn lose. I'm pretty sure all these damn people don't want these they favorite fighters to lose, took losses. All right? On a daily basis. That goddamn DS, I ain't seen you over here in a minute. I seen you other places, DS. I was starting to think you didn't like me no more, DS. I was about to send out the frogman and say, why DS ain't fucking with the goddamn Crush Man no more? You know what I mean? But you good, DS. I know you be all over the place. DS be around you. Hey, DS be, hey man, you'll be fucking around, y'all. And y'all know how it is on here, you know. You be fucking around and you go say, let me check some shit out. And you know you stop, right? And you don't expect none of your posse to be in some of these places, all right? You like, I'ma just randomly do this. And next thing you know, it's motherfucking DS. So, and I'm like, I ain't see this mother hubber in so damn long, but he right the fuck here. Yeah, DS be everywhere, man. So he making his rounds and shit. Yo, yeah. Hey, DS, you know I know. Hey, and it's crazy because DS will wind up, and I know DS be like, how the fuck Crush know I was here? But I be like, oh shit, there go DS. Yo, Rick in the building. What's up, Rick? Salute to you, man. So let's get rid of talk. Like, really, what the fuck is going on, man? Now, what's up with this Obatiah mess? Let's get to that. What is going on with Obatiah? What the? Somebody tell me, what is he doing? What is Obatiah doing? Rick Timms, what's going on with Obatiah? Someone tell me what's going on with Obatiah. I mean, I was reading shit, checking out videos, but I can't cram to understand what's going on with Obatiah right now. All right? I really can't. You know, I can't. But I'm gonna say this. Now going back to 135. I want to go back to the lightweight division because it's very light down here. Lightweight division is very light. Very, very light. You said we're up early, old school. Yes. Yes, Rick. Let's go back to the lightweight division because right now, hey, Rick Tim, the lightweight division is looking ass right now. It's looking ass. There's not much going on down there. We got about, really, we got the OG. We got the OG of 135. And then everybody else is you know, new to the crew. You know what I mean? They leaders of the new school. We got one OG and a bunch of leaders of the new schools and leaders of the new schools at 135. Tell me I'm lying. Correct me if I'm wrong, said John Usyk both been moving funny lately. Yes, they have, Rick. Usyk definitely really been moving funny. I just want Usyk to go and retire. And see, the reason why Usyk is starting to move around all goofy because Usyk is not deciding what he want to do. He really don't want to retire from boxing. because he really loves it. So that's why he's sticking around. But now he's starting to, with all the things that Usyk done and the things that he deserves the most utmost respect, he's starting to move goofy. That's because he ain't got shit to do. So what I'm saying is, ladies and gentlemen, what the OG is saying, we don't need Usyk anymore in the sport of boxing. There's nothing else for Usyk to do. So once these fighters get to a point where it's really nothing else for them to do, not us making up shit for them to do, because that's what's wrong. We be making up shit for some of these cats to do, and they really ain't got nothing to do. That's why I always said, y'all know one of my phrases, a lot of these fighters' careers is over before what, people? Before it's actually over. You said English or Spanish? I call it Ganglish. That's what I call. You either can interpret it, what I'm saying, or you can't. That's just how that is. He might as well retire. And this is what I'm talking about. Once a fighter does everything that he needs to do and get everything that he wanted out the sport, but I'm just talking about what he need to do. He did everything. Usyk can't do no more than what he's done, so we don't need him anymore. This is where boxing fans of fighters, this is where y'all fuck me up at. Once they get to a level where they can't do no more than what they done, there's nothing else for them to do, and we no longer need them in the sport, respectfully. And Usyk could be 40 this year. There's nothing else for him to do. What can Usyk do in boxing right now, ladies and gentlemen, that he hasn't accomplished already? He did it. That's why once you get it done, get the fuck up out the sport. And then you got people that need to get up out the sport that ain't doing a damn thing and ain't gonna wind up doing anything. Get up out the sport. Because I'm starting to feel that way about some of these young fighters that y'all talking about. I'm tired of these guys hop skipping and quantum leaping to other damn weight classes, and they ain't even handling no business at the weight class that they're at. So don't keep telling me what somebody is when they give me a whole bunch of inclusive motherfucking paperwork to follow. You don't really know how completely somebody good if they just fighting one or two fighters, good fighters in a damn weight class. So there's no making freaking way you can say he's a part of the best and one of the best. He ain't doing shit. You got to compete in these damn weight classes, and just 3 fighters in a damn weight class is not competing in a damn weight class. That's what you got a top 10 slot for. And most of these dudes ain't even fighting the fucking top 10. Most of them ain't even fought the top 5. But you're talking about that top 5 dead or alive in the sport. Man, you don't get up one out here before I throw this damn coffee in your damn face. If I burn that perm out your damn hair. The hell y'all talking about? If Gumbo say he needs to fight Monster, yeah, if he gonna do anything else, it is fight Monster. Yeah, I mean, fight Monster, man. And we gotta enjoy Monster as long as Monster is, because I think once Monster is done competing everything and marking off the things he wanna do in the sport of boxing, he out of here. We don't need these guys lingering around once they take care of damn business. We don't need guys lingering around once they take business. We don't need nobody to fucking come back to the sport of boxing because they having money problems. We don't need Mayweather and Pacquiao part 2. We don't need it. The first one sucked ass. Who's excited about seeing these 2 old stogies fight again and they first fucking goddamn fight? How many goddamn years ago? 15 years ago, and that shit was a fucking disaster. It was a lackluster. It was a performance disappointment by the both of these damn dudes. And y'all talking about, yeah, bring them back. I know boxing suck, but it don't suck that goddamn bad. That now we gonna sit around and come in a couple months on Netflix watching old ass Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather fight, and they damn near 50 years old. Floyd is a year away from 50. Manny is 2 to 3 years away from fucking 50. Monster versus Tank is the biggest selling fight in boxing, I think needs to happen. Hey, you know what? No argument there, old school. No argument there. That's the fight that needs to happen. And all these people that's talking about Monster anyway, talk about what the fuck Monster anyway need to do. Pacquiao. Then Pacquiao just had a fight card he just put on. Matter of fact, wasn't the Elijah Pierce fight was on the Manny Pacquiao umbrella? The fuck out of here, man. Nobody wants to see it, but I know I know y'all gonna watch it because it's Netflix. We ain't gotta pay for it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna try my best not to watch it. He need to. We all know why Floyd coming back, because he need goddamn money. We know why he's coming back. He need money. Money man need money. Money man fucked up his money. Okay? But I don't give a fuck. Find another way to get it. God damn it. Hell, on Floyd versus Manny undercard, bring back 48-year-old Layla versus 55-year-old Ann Whoops, since we're doing that senior citizen circuit. Yes, Rick Timms. Yeah, if they want to do this senior citizen circuit, oh, we got some old dusty ass matchups we would love to see. We would love to see. Shout out to Rick Timms. Goddamn, because that's the fight we never got in the first generation of women's professional boxing. That's the fight we never got. That's the one fight in the first generation of professional women boxing that everybody wanted to see, and we didn't get. And nor did everybody bang their heads upside the fucking wall and did this Cry Me the River shit. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. It's a shame, man. It's a shame. Now you just want to do a damn circuit for all these damn senior citizen fighters? Go ahead. But you make that its own separate league, just like you got bare knuckle, just like you got PFL. Then they need to do something with just for all old ass motherfuckers. All right. But me as a fight fan, I don't want to see that. I'm older than the both of them motherfuckers, and they too old to be fighting. So I don't want to be entertained by them. Okay? That's just like an old motherfucker don't want to be with another old motherfucker. That's why she's a cougar and she got herself some young meat. That's why he an old cat. And he got a young Thundercat. He's an old school cat. But he got one of your little young Thundercats. You understand what I'm saying, Mr. Gumbo? You understand what I'm saying? Bruce Gas! Did you see what I said to you yesterday, brother? The jazz pick song of the day was The Matrix by Dizzy Gillespie. I hope you see that, Bruce Gas. I was jamming to The Matrix yesterday. Yes. Salute to you. God damn it. Salute to you. But get up on out of here with this bull crap. Yeah, man, Dizzy bad man. I'm gonna listen to some Lonnie Smith today. I'm gonna listen to some cool stuff. I'll start letting you know what's my my jazz flow for the day, Bruce Gas. I tell you what, I'm prepping myself to. Yeah, y'all wouldn't think I listen to jazz as rock and rollish I act. Man, y'all wouldn't think. I was a jazz guy, as rock and rollish and as loud and crazy I am. Like, this motherfucker don't listen to no jazz music. The jazz keeps me off your ass, okay? The jazz and the gas would keep the crush man off your ass. Hey, I'm just tripping, y'all. Cassandra in the building. But man, let's get back to it, man, because I ain't gonna keep y'all long. But like I said, what the hell is going on? Nothing. Because ain't nobody doing nothing. Now they just keep, all right, y'all, okay, boxing fans, okay, pickle pullers and eggplant pillars and this, that, and the other, okay, we're not going to give you the fights that we need to give you, but we'll give you this. You can't get that, but you can get this. We as consumers and whatever we are to this sport, we got to stop accepting everything that they give us. Did you ever think about that is the problem? Because we accept so much that they give us. Now, I know we really can't control what the fuck they do, but we can control the narrative and the energy to where it might lead us to. What's going on, Jay Gibb? But like, seriously, man, it's mind-boggling. And like I said, the Blues Brothers are silent right now. Nobody in the sport of boxing is talking about what the Blues Brothers should be doing. Who's the Blues Brothers? Shakur and Coleslaw Davis, for those who just came in. If you hear me say the Blues Brothers, I'm referring to Shakur and Keyshawn Davis. All right? Yeah, I'm referring to those two motherfuckers. All right? So what are they going to do? What are they going to do? Told you, they ain't got too many names to keep clinging on to. But I asked the people some fights that they really want to see and they feel as though that we need. And they was good fights. Definitely. But like I said, I'm really not feeling this fighting for this vacant WBC lightweight belt between Williams Zepeda and Drummond Roach. I'm not feeling that at all. So I'm going to go back to what I was saying about that earlier. I think this fight, whoever loses, yes, Coleslaw Davis, thanks to BFTB, he created that name, and I just run with this shit because he don't use it no more. And he is Coleslaw Davis. That was a good description of his ass, because the boy got to show me something. He bullshitting. He got to show me something. I don't see what everybody else sees. Yeah, and that's simply because he's not doing it enough. Yes, Jermaine Ortiz was a big win, but out of goddamn 14 fights, that's your best motherfucking win. That's the opponent. Far as the opponent, we can give you credit on because what the opponent have accomplished. Really? 1 in 14 fights? 1 in 14 fights. But you want me to think that this guy is like that. 1 in 14 fights. Now you grade every last one of these motherfuckers. Okay? And he averaged up to beating C-level fighters and facing C-level fighters. Okay? This motherfucker haven't faced the A-level or really a true good B-level fighter. Ortiz is B-level, low B-level. So he ain't really been doing a damn thing. So that's why when I look at y'all and I'm like, well, what the fuck y'all really see in this damn dude? Y'all got to stop with this eye test shit, because some of y'all eyes ain't good enough for that damn eye test. You know, some of us can write it down and some of us write it inside our damn head. You dig what I'm saying? But what the fuck has he done? He looks so promising and look like he's on the same level as some of these other guys, and that's only because what the fuck that they put in front of him. They put a bunch of disadvantages in front of him for his opponent. So he's been set up to win every fucking fight. He hasn't been fucking tested yet. And y'all running around and talking about within fucking 14 fights. Oh my God, he's a boxing guy. He's on the same fucking level. Y'all get the fuck out of here with that Lomachenko bullshit. Y'all tripping. If the boy was like that, he would have been faced one of those guys the same level as him. And don't give me no, or Top Rank wanted loud. Well, he should shut his fucking mouth then. He should shut his mouth. Hot damn hoe, shut the fuck up. So y'all mean to tell me that Keith Coleslaw Davis is all this and all that? What happened to you only as good as your damn last opponent? What happened to that? So if you grading these fighters off the level of their damn opponents, then why the fuck Keyshawn Davis, Coleslaw Davis is getting all this high praise? When he fought nothing but low tier level opposition. Two damn fighters, Nair Albright and motherfucking goddamn Jermaine Ortiz. No disrespect to Nair Bright. To Nair Albright. No disrespect. But if you telling me at this time in his career, that's the best level fighter he fought? We know Nair Albright ain't a great, but we know Nair Albright comes to put on he puts up a fucking great fight. And he can make anybody's night a fucking living hell. Would he come out on top? We know he won't. He's like he's like a Sean Porter, Danny Garcia to an extent. They get up to a certain level and they can't go no damn higher. So until Coleslaw Davis really start getting in the ring with somebody of his fucking likeness, y'all overrating this boy like a motherfucker. I don't think he that damn special. Now I guarantee you, he get in there with one of those guys, he gonna get his ass beat. Unless he gets naturally beat up, okay? I'm not sold on that shit. Not at all. But you say you the damn best. You can't have no damn friends. So like I said, the Blue Brothers, they very quiet right now. They not saying nobody's names out their mouth right now because they really can't say a damn thing because anybody's name that they mention is what? Busy, and that shit is getting played out in the sport of boxing. They only mention people's names when they know somebody is motherfucking busy. Why are you mentioning their names? I want to smoke with him and you know this motherfucker's in training camp. Getting ready for a fucking fight. Why you ain't say nothing about this man when he didn't have anything going on? Then he want to get out there and try to put something together and intercept what's going on. I'm sick of it. What the fuck are they really doing? Nothing. That's today's show. That's today's show. And I'm setting the bar. I try to set the energy for all the content creators out there. This is what I do. I set the day for y'all. Even though y'all already made up, y'all know what y'all gonna do. I just want to add a little more spark to y'all I'm just giving you adding some more horsepower to your engine. So when you rev the fuck up, you can roll over these motherfuckers when you get to going. Boxing is in a sad place right now. BBO, I'm about to go. Salute to my brother BBO. Man, listen, it's boxing is in a bad place right now, okay? And we got to do something about this. We're still not getting the fights that we want to see. That's why who is really the best, who is really the man, is going to always be inconclusive when there's nothing but partying and bullshit going on in the sport of boxing, ladies and gentlemen. Old school said they all do that. Wait until someone had. Yeah, I hate that. After this cook, you don't need to shave. I say keep it like that. Keep it like, all right, cool, god damn it. I'm rocking out. But you know, I can look good when I want to. Don't get that shit fucked up. But I ain't trying to be no eye catcher on this motherfucker. God damn it. Shit. See, I look like the fighter's supposed to look. You know how fighters went on fight night? Some of them come in there, they got a mean haircut and all that. No, I ain't coming in there with a fresh motherfucker anything. Fight night, I'm coming in there looking peasier than some underarm pit motherfucking goddamn hair. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to look all pretty. I'm gonna go into the fight smelling a little musty and all that shit. Purposely. I ain't trying to look pretty. I'm gonna perform pretty, but I ain't trying to look pretty while I'm pretty. I'm not trying to look pretty when I'm putting a pretty ass whipping on your ass. No, I ain't. My shit gonna be woof the fuck jack. I'ma smell a little musty like I done ran 2 games of like I ran 2 games of motherfucking rough house, and then I hit the bag, and then I did a couple rounds of sparring. Yeah, I'm coming in fight night already in fight fucking mode. My parents might just scare my damn opponent. This man look like a damn hyena. He look like he possessed and crazy. Yes, I'm possessed, and I'm crazy on whooping your ass tonight. Now after I do that, then I go get prettied out. I go get dialed up. I go prettied up. And then, you know, I enjoy my win. You know, look a little cool until it's time for me to be ugly again. I ain't trying to look good. I'm trying to wear your ass out. Because you better be trying to get me. If not, I'm definitely trying to get you. If you ain't trying to get me, I'm definitely trying to get your ass. All right? So what needs to happen is we need to hear some damn news because they just too damn quiet. And I'm just thinking, y'all, what are we going to hear from the Blues Brothers? What's going to come out of Coleslaw's mouth? When we going to find out what Shakur's going to do? Oh, well, some people say, well, you know, it's kind of quiet down there at 140. Everybody at 140 right now ain't busy. Everybody, matter of fact, right now, I tell y'all what, I got to fight for Shakur Stevenson. Antoine Russell, get the fuck out my face. Let's get right to it. Let's get right to it. Before I close the curtain on this morning's episode, I ain't gonna go like that. Yeah, Shakur, you need to be, I got a name for Shakur to be saying. And standing 10 toes down on it. Antoine Russell ain't trying to hear shit. Let's get right to it. So I got something for him. So if he don't want to get in there with his co-op motherfucking Blues brother, matter of fact, how about either one of these motherfuckers get in there with Antoine Russell yet? Next, how about that? So I solved it for Keyshawn and his brother motherfucking goddamn Shakur. Since they want to be tag teaming, who's going to go first? Who's going to go first? Which one of these hoes is going to be the first one to go up against Antoine Russell? Y'all tell me, y'all give me a better plan than that and I shut the fuck up. Give me a better plan than Keyshawn Davis and Shakur Stevenson without these punk motherfuckers fighting each other. But since they like to tag team up on the same people, how about they both start tag teaming up on Antoine Russell, throw they fucking name in the motherfucking hat, shake it the fuck up, and see which name come the fuck out. I'm sick of this shit. When he's gonna be in a 50-50 fucking fight? When is Shakur gonna be in a 50-50 fight? Oh, it's too good. He's so good, ain't no 50-50 matchup for him. Man, get the fuck up on out of here. Cause y'all gonna stop this. Oh, these fighters are so good that a 50-50 fight don't exist when it comes to him. Man, get up on out of here with that bullshit. Get all the way up out of here with that bullshit. Now, let me sip this coffee. I know one of the haters wish they could have dropped the Mickey in. What are we talking about here? Yeah. Yeah, old school, I've been hearing you. I've been hearing a few people. I always hear the real people. I hear the whispers of the pickle pullers. They whispers. It ain't good whispers, like the whispers. Y'all know about the whispers. I'm going over your head. You know what I mean? Only old school and people, lovers lane know about the whispers. Are you going my way? I don't think that's going on in the sport of boxing, because a lot of fighters is going opposite direction. So ain't no need to be acting like you the whispers. You pull up on somebody, you going my way? You punk motherfucker. Nah, I'm all right. I'm going to go the opposite direction. What? You got your thumbs and your leg out like you hitchhiking, so now then I'll pull up the one to give you a lift. Oh, nah, I pass on this ride. I don't trust you. You damn right. You better not trust me, because I'm going to punch you right in your fucking face since you've been running my name through your goddamn mouth. And since you don't know how to motherfucker respond to negotiation talks and all that, how about I roll up on you and punch you in your motherfucking jaw? Then we gonna get it on right there, and then you gonna say, fuck it, I got the contract in my goddamn pocket. That's what they need to be doing. That's what your favorite fighter need to be doing. If dudes is clout chasing your favorite fighter and they know they don't really fucking mean it, but your favorite fighter know he want to put his hands on his ass, pull up on his ass and punch him in the motherfucking mouth. I bet you get a fight going on then. You get the fight you really want. Tell your favorite fighter, the old tough guy, whoever the hell he's supposed to be, since they like swinging on people when they ain't in the ring. They like swinging on fucking goddamn females and swinging on a cotton candy man at the goddamn carnival and swinging on coaches at basketball games and swim meets and all that. Pop, what's up? Tell your fucking nut-ass favorite fighter, if he really want that smoke with somebody that he feels as though is avoiding him, slide up on him and punch him in the fucking mouth. And there's no other motherfucking option but for these motherfuckers to fight. Even if it don't make it to the goddamn ring, we gotta fight. Because I'm sick of it. Oh, we won't get it on in the ring. We'll get it on in the street. And most of these dudes know they ain't street fighters. They ain't even come up fighting in the damn streets, acting like they came up fighting in the street. Your little punk ass came up fighting in that goddamn ring. You ain't come up fighting in no goddamn street, boy. You could tell the ones that actually came up fighting in the street and went to the damn gym. Not went to the damn gym all their damn life, and then they get to take advantage of motherfuckers that, you know what I mean? Get up on out of here. That be some of your favorite fighters. Yeah, y'all. That be some of the Shakors and all these goofy ass dudes. They pick wisely who they pick with in the goddamn street. Like I keep on telling you, I don't give a fuck how they are in the ring. I got my money on the street, motherfucker. All day long. All day long. Shit, y'all talking about motherfucker being revved up on some motherfucking Osterine. What you think street motherfuckers is revved up off? Yeah, what you think street motherfuckers is revved up? Y'all worry about some motherfucking Osterine. You got street motherfucker, man, they revved up out here off this motherfucking K2, fucking goddamn all this bullshit. They got all the strength and everything in the fucking world. They kick your goddamn professional favorite fight ass on the goddamn street, all the shit they got up in their ass. They got all type of goddamn peds up in their ass and substances for real. What you gonna say, man? I lost that street fight because he had some dope in him. Man, you know, I lost that street fight against a street guy because, I swung and, I didn't watch my step, you know what I mean? So my foot stepped on the damn rock and I slipped. And because he was high off of damn perk 20, he was able to put me on my ass bag. You stupid motherfucking idiot. A perk 20 will put the motherfucker who just swallowed it on his damn ass bag, but it wound up putting you on your damn ass bag. Yeah, I bet y'all gonna make excuses on the street? Well, he had this in it, he had that in it. Get the fuck up on out of that bullshit. But your fighter's the best fighter in the world. He ain't gonna make no damn excuses if he take a damn loss. He ain't gonna make up no damn excuses if he take a damn loss. I ain't dry snitching, I'm telling the truth, gumbo. Fuck him. Let the truth set you free with a big ass F up your damn ass. Okay? Fuck off. I know you've been trying to tell them. A lot of people have been trying to tell them, but they ain't trying to listen. But they gonna feel the reality of it once it's set place in front of their face when the moment that they capping ass favorite fighter that they capping on meet his judgment day inside that motherfucking ring. When he meet that judgment day inside his ring and is no longer an advantage, is no longer a 70-30, a 80-20, a 90-10, a 95-5 motherfucking advantage with some of these goddamn fighters that y'all keep nut hugging, that's what the fuck advantage they've been having. They've been having way more than a damn 50% chance of winning against most of these dudes they've been inside of the ring with. Get up on out of here. I'm sick of it. I seen more goddamn, I'm gonna tell you what's the magic number in fucking boxing. I seen more goddamn 70-30 matches than anything. It's the end of these soft motherfuckers' career, old school. That's why they worry about taking an L so much. Cause these soft motherfuckers of today don't know how to take a fucking L. Punk ass motherfuckers, and y'all running around acting like they the meanest, roughest, toughest, rootin' tootin'est motherfuckers that ever laced up the motherfucking goddamn gloves. Man, get the fuck out of here with all this goddamn talent and skill. It's the softest generation I seen any soft generation in any damn sport. Boxing is softer than fucking basketball, and NBA basketball is so overly fucking soft. Boxing is softer than basketball. And basketball is awfully oversaturated fucking soft. You can't get no softer than that. You shouldn't want to be no softer than that. The softest generation out there, weak, and this is the generations of the weakest motherfucking links. But you up here huffing and puffing and act like your favorite fighter's so mean. He's so bad. He doing this, he doing that. He ain't did a damn thing yet. That's why a lot of people don't like being bothered with me, because I tell the truth about their nut-ass favorite goddamn fighter. Here's the content creators. I don't give a fuck. They can kiss my ass. And like I said, since they all talk about they this, they that, y'all be hearing this shit that I'm saying, holler at me. And then don't you call for me, I'll pop up like Candyman. I ain't one of them. I'll call for a motherfucker. He ain't come over to my channel. You dare not to fucking call me. Cause you know I ain't got a problem coming. And you can have you and your everyday crew with you, and I tear all y'all asses the fuck up. I done did it. Y'all didn't see me shut the final curtain on fucking panels. Y'all seen me do it. I ain't get the fuck out of here. Whack ass, punk ass, soft ass, no creating ass content creators. No creativity, boring ass, violent section, motherfucking meat munchers, goddamn donut glazers, pickle pullers and shit, eggplant pillars and all that. Get up on out of here. That's why this shit is fucked up. That's why it's messed up. But I tell you what, there's one fighter right now that I'm kind of like the way that he's moving, because he's really trying to stay busy and he's trying to be the most consistent he's been in his entire career. And the fighter that I'm talking about right now is O'Shaquie Foster. We know O'Shaquie Foster. As far as when it comes to O'Shaquie Foster, I can honestly say when he calls out a name, he is not clout chasing. Whenever O'Shaquie Foster called out certain names, I never took it as clout chasing. I just said, man, when you going to stop bullshitting and be able to make these opportunities happen for yourself? Because we know the reason why, the real reason why O'Shaquie, career was, boom, boom, street shit, and, assholes goddamn promoters. But damn, he's back in the sport. He's getting some spotlight. He's getting some shine. And Foster can fight. Foster gives anybody a problem. If it's guys that I think he won't win against, he's giving them problems. And it's a lot of guys I think he can beat. I like O'Shaquie Foster. And O'Shaquie Foster got a lot of y'all, some of y'all favorite fighters shook. O'Shaquie Foster got some of your favorite fighters shook. Right now, I think he's one of boxing's ultimate motherfucking boogeymen right now. Right now, he's probably one of boxing's most legitimate boogeymen because there's guys that simply do not want to fight him. And he's calling for all the smoke. He been calling your favorite fighter a pussy motherfucker, a bitch, all type of shit, and your favorite fighter ain't said shit back to that damn man. But I'ma be quiet, I'ma mind my business. What the fuck are they doing? Why is it when certain fighters call these certain marquee fighters the fuck out, they don't have no energy for them? But they always got something to say about somebody else. But they ain't saying nothing about the motherfucker that's on their ass. The Blues Brothers kills me because they boxing most infamous fucking goddamn duo when it comes to that. They're always saying somebody else's name, but both of these motherfuckers got bounty hunters on their ass and they motherfucking avoiding this shit. Tell me I'm capping, tell me I'm lying. Anybody, somebody please. Isn't that ironic? Oh my gosh, the Blues Brothers is boxing's favorite duo. They boxing's a perfect duo because they got so much bullshit in common. Birds of a feather flock together. That doesn't mean that birds of a feather flock together got every single thing in common because that's not true. But they have enough things in common to be flocking together, if not all things. They got something in common. Woo-wee. What was that damn song, Coy? I think it was Ashford and Simpson. It was one of them motherfuckers, Ashford and Simpson, Peaches and Herb, one of them damn songs. They talking about, oh, we got so much in common. I don't know. Yes, thank you for smashing the like button. What's going on? Huh? Oh, Shaggy been calling you pussy bitch motherfucker, all type of shit. Yes, Opulent LD, prisoners of the moment. Oh boy. What's up with that? What's up with that? And that guy. Why has not your boy said anything reckless to O'Shaquie Foster? Motherfucker get on X, do all type of shit. A lot of y'all be on X. And I'm surprised with everybody that be on X, I ain't get an update saying how he's very quiet when it comes to him. Tell me I'm over-exaggerating. If I'm over-exaggerating, y'all put me back in fucking order. Don't you never allow me to get out of order and none of y'all motherfuckers don't put me back in order because y'all have the right to. Y'all the only ones that can put me back in order. Everybody that's here right now, okay? Y'all are the chosen crew that I fuck with. And I know y'all fuck with me and I appreciate it. But tell me I'm capping. Tell me I'm wrong this morning. Tell me, hey, Crush, I'll fuck with you, but I disagree. I would never get mad at any of y'all. Y'all disagree. At least I know your disagree is logic. Come with some substance. Everybody else disagreement don't be no damn logic or coming to any substance but substance abuse. I don't need that. I got my abuse right in this goddamn coffee cup. Yes. Oh, this hazelnut coffee, y'all. Oh, woo, wait. Hey, hazelnut. That's why I be going nuts in the morning. That's why I'm nuts. Because I'm always drinking hazelnut coffee. Hey, Gumbo, this is only one serving, bro. This is only one serving. Only had one serving, bro. That's it. y'all get these cups, man. They keep your coffee hot and all that shit. You know, you want to look cute walking down the street. You know how people be walking down the street, they sipping the coffee in the styrofoam motherfucking joint. Hey, man, who the fuck he think he is? You know, I can't wait to pull up to a joint and I'm doing media day and I gotta be there early in the morning because I get to get some media days and all that. You know what I mean? I'ma show up fucking early. Hopefully it's in the morning. I'ma show up with my device and my motherfucking goddamn cup. I need to get a custom cup like this made. You know how everybody got the mugs, and I'm about to start collecting my goddamn mugs. All right, I'm about to start collecting my mugs. Okay, I do have one or two people mugs, but I would never display it on camera. So it's one or two you motherfuckers. I do have y'all mugs, but I ain't gonna display it on here yet. But I need to get one of these made. I need to get me a goddamn coffee and donut cup motherfucking goddamn made. Yeah, hey Gumbo, a stork came through this morning at 5:45 and I heard a knock on my damn window, and when I looked, there was a stork. So I go to the goddamn door. I'm thinking the stork about to drop me off some good shit. He said, hey, I got this for you to put in your damn coffee. I said, what's this shit? He said, man, this is some different type of creamer. He said, just add this is special hazelnut. So I grabbed it, you know, because I'm an addict for coffee. You know, I'm a sucker for coffee. So when I opened it, it said snack on it. It said snack. And I said, oh, snack. And I dropped it in here. Yeah, snack. Yeah, I got snack in my coffee cups. Yeah, snack do a whole lot of shit for you. But it's only legal for people who's not in the sport of boxing. See, the people in the sport of boxing using snack shouldn't be using snack. But if I use snack, and you use snack, and Cam use snack, and Bruce use snack, we can snack the fuck out without having to get in goddamn trouble. I know, sis. I'm glad I can get you ready for your half a day, your whole days, or whatever. Because you set Thursday nights off. I love that show, man. Everybody, for me, real quick, everybody just put a salute in the chat for the awesome show that Sister Kwee puts on every Thursday. If you a real one, you will put a salute in the chat for that Thursday night. What's happening? And Quee always let us know what the fuck is happening. And some of y'all might not like it, but you damn sure need to get it, god damn it. Shit. You need to get it. But back to the goddamn Blues Brothers and all these other jokers in the sport of boxing ain't doing a goddamn thing. Now, what they gonna do now? Yeah. I'm going in another 5 minutes, man. I gotta re-up. Gumbo, I'm going to get another one. I'm going to get another one because this one was for the show. The next one is for everything else that's going to come after the damn show. And I need to go to the store and I need to go get me my motherfucking goddamn magic carpet so I can roll it up and float like motherfucking Aladdin. Know what I mean? Thank you. Yes, sir. That's my guy, Mr. Gumbo, one of the realest guys, and everyone that's on here that I fuck with, y'all some real people. Y'all really are some real people. You know, we get people on here pretend that they real, and then when you give them a shot, you see they can't handle it. You like, motherfucker, you can't handle this damn shot. One shot and you done. I'm done with you. I can't fuck with you. I can't rock with you. You ain't real. So, what we got going on? I'm so horrible with keeping up with the fucking schedules and shit. But I think we got some fights coming up this weekend, whatever the case may be. I'll figure that shit the fuck out. But before I go, I seen everybody talk about Zuffa, what they've been doing since they came in the sport. I say shout out to them. But here's the most interesting thing that I've been hearing out throughout the week, and it's kind of funny. And this is because Turkey Al-Sheikh. Everybody's talking about, well, you know, ain't no A and B side when it comes to Turkey Al-Sheikh. But why has not the Sheikh came out and said he dropping the dollars to make these boys holler in the ring with one another. I'ma say it again. I'ma say it again. And then we gonna set off to the end. Ladies and gentlemen, why is it that, all week you've been hearing, when it comes to Deb and the goddamn Ryan and this, that, and the other, Turkey Island Sheik, Turk can make it happen. Ain't no A and B side. Turk got the goddamn money. Then why is Turkey so slow? And why did Turk didn't make that motherfucking fight happen? Oh, and I'm talking about before the hand injury bullshit. See, they jumped on Turkey nuts. They jumped on his turkey neck and ain't been off the motherfucker since. Oh, he got the money, he got the money, he got the money, he got the money. Turk is going to pay for fights he wants to see. Turkey only puts fights together that he wants to see. Don't ever think Turkey Island Sheik has put a fucking fight card together for the boxing fans. Y'all stupid. Yeah, bro. Every goddamn card that Turkey Island Sheik put on was not for you American boxing fans. Y'all ain't catch on that yet. He paid for what the fuck he wants to pay for. And trust me, he is not trying to please the fucking boxing fans like y'all think he has. Why you think he ain't said shit about that? Yeah, going back to paydays. But I'm going to say this, old school, isn't it funny? Isn't it so funny that, I'll pay these guys too much money, but they ain't saying that shit about Turkey Island Sheik. Al fucked up boxing. He going broke. Turkey Island Sheik is the savior. What? What's up, Tommy? I'm about to get up out of here, but I'm going to stick around for 5 more minutes for you, bro. What are we talking about? All hell the damn Sheik. For what? For one, you idiots, it's not his money. It's not his money. He's funded that damn money. Y'all keep talking about his money. He has funded that money by the people that's superior to him. So they only putting on fights that they want to see. It always been like that. Every single fucking matchup is fights he wanted to see. So don't think he ever did it for you boxing fans. Because he's showing y'all asses now. Because fights, y'all want to be paying for. Oh, yeah, she got the money. Turk got the money. Don't worry, it'll be happening. They ain't got to worry about going to Matchroom. They ain't worry about go to Queensburg. They ain't got to go to PBC. They ain't got to go to Top Rank. They ain't got to go to nobody. Go to Turkey. Go to Turkey. Turkey is the man. If he can't do it, nobody can. So, you idiots, you pickle pullers, now how you look? Now how do you look? What has Turkey did for your ass lately? I'm just saying, baby. What, Cam, talk to me, Cam. What's going on, Cam? Why not Turkey? Why is Turkey not coming out and paying for these goddamn joints? You know what I'm saying? But look, y'all, we gonna continue this later. I am the Mick and Frigga Legend, Sports Talk Network, Crush the Legend, Coffee and Donuts for Grown-Ups. Signing off. Y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all soon.